Let's talk GR1. You would want to use magic damage heroes, ideally AoE mages. I have cleared up to stage 19 and soon I'll be trying stage 20. In the early stages you can probably get away using any heroes you've built, but when you get to higher stages you definitely want to use magic damage heroes. Of course there are different strategies you can use, and those that not necessarily include all magic damage dealing heroes, depending on how well your heroes are built, the gear they have. I would say once you start getting to the stages in red, you have to focus on at least one mage. I didn't get lucky with the mages, so I only had Aeona, but she is great and she certainly wasn't built very well. Up to stage 18 she was my only AoE damage dealing mage, so I used any heroes I had that could buff her or heroes that could debuff the enemy. Here I'll be showing the setup I used up to and including stage 18. I've got Aeona buffed by Dolores and Autumn. She gets crit rate and crit damage from Autumn and obviously attack bonus from Dolores. Have Zilito because she's built very well on my team. And also I've got Nyx and Mo contributing for AoE damage. At Awaken 1, Mo can also freeze the enemies with his ultimate. And when you have him at A3, he can also slow the enemy. Not to mention he applies defense reduction as well. Positioning is also important. You can always experiment and try what works for you. For example, when I put Mo here, he's not taking any damage, and everybody else here is healed by Eloin. Once you beat the stage, you can always adjust your setup and try to get the best times possible, because that will speed up your farming. I'm going to emphasize again that you can always experiment, try different compositions, different hero setups, because at the end of the day you don't waste any stamina if you just quit or restart. And now I'm going to show you how I beat gear rate 119. First I placed Dalen as my cost generator, and after that I placed all my damage dealers on the right hand side with Laia and Dolores buffing them. On the left I had my debuffer Mary with a healer. Lucia applies healing reduction and also have the exclusive artifact of Zealous, who also has some healing reduction as well. I think it was 30%. I've got Zilito again because she deals quite a bit of damage as well, even though she's single target. And Mari is debuffing them, but unfortunately her range is not that great, but still is better than nothing. Ideally you would have Ajax, for example, or maybe even the new hero we got, Greed. It took me quite a while to figure out my composition to beat it, but that's the beauty of this game. You can always find a way, unless you're really undergeared, I guess. And that's my run. There are many different ways you can beat a stage, and experimenting is the fun of it, in my opinion. So obviously you might not have the exact heroes someone else has, so you just have to use what you have to try and overcome the stage you're trying to beat. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section down below. I'll try to answer to the best of my knowledge. That's it from me, and have a good day.